welcome to the Pretentious Film Majors. My name is Henrique, and today we're going to be talking about the amazing show Orphan Black and why you should watch it, because Tatiana Maslany is the perfect human being and amazing person. I'm here with JJ, and we're going to be talking about this awesome show. Tell me about it.
So, I love it. And, I love, the different direction they're going in, and, they're going, darker. It started dark, but it's getting, grittier and more,
They're
going somewhere different. I wasn't
very
expecting
gruesome. The last few episodes, of season 3, the first episode of season 3, have been quite gruesome. The things that happen, that scene where she has to take a bullet out of Mark's leg, and the way they did the sound design, and it looked so gruesome.
The stabbing brains and crazy stuff happening, and there's also the subtle uncomfortable gruesome stuff
and that
poking at somebody's eyeball.
Yeah, it goes to the credit. Oh, that was beautiful. It goes to the credit of the actors and the production design behind it, because they portray it so well. And it's a show that started off being a simple, not really simple. It's a show that started off being a family show, kind of with them getting to know each other and getting to comfortable around each other. And then season 2 started more and getting into the science aspect of it, them getting sick, and how that happened, and then having one of the major clones get sick. My favorite clone, Cosima.
Yeah.
Hashtag save Cosima.
She can't go anywhere.
No.
She's gonna save them.
Yeah, I hope so. She has the book. She just can't figure it out because that guy was a genius. And then season 3 is now introducing the male clones and how they come from the military. And I am really interested at what is these clone experiments. What is Lita and what is Castor?
Who are these people?
They sowed the seeds really well to get me really excited to find out what the is going on. No one knows, and I want to know.
Yeah, and I love the fact that they did the girls for science and the
boys for military.
And they were separate operations.
And I love that they're brother and sister. That is beautiful.
Yeah, and you weren't expecting it, and they're so they are connected. There's an emotional connection.
Exactly, and it's even more interesting how their connection is. They're not only connected through brother and sister. The clones are also connected to the fact that they're kind of quote-unquote failures in some ways, because the leader clones, they get some weird cancer thing, and the Castor clones, they get
crazy.
Yeah, they get some PTSD, which makes sense for the military. And it's really interesting how they both have certain diseases, except the Castor clones are more mental, and the leader clones are physical. And how they distinguish them, it just works so well. And to the credit, and then this all show lies on the back of Tatiana Maslany, because if she was not a good actress, the show would fail.
Yeah, because if you couldn't tell that they were the different people.
Exactly.
If it played differently, if she couldn't pretend to be pretending to be somebody,
exactly.
it would just flop.
When she when she pretends, when a clone pretends to be a different clone, in the universe it's plausible, because if you don't really know the other clones exist, you're oh cool, they look exactly the same. They're wearing the same clothes, they're acting kind of the same. But to the audience, we know Sarah. And we know Rachel much better than the people that don't know that. And then we see that Sarah is a little more scrawny when she portrays Rachel. She has to think about more things. She has to think about being Rachel. The way she looks at people, really, she portrays so much emotion with her eyes. Why doesn't she have an Emmy yet? Why? It makes no sense. She needs an Emmy. Emmy, if you're watching this, give her an Emmy.
And how do you feel about the new clones are kind of going? They're different.
They're different from their male clones, so they're completely different opposite sex of them. But they did a kind of really interesting loophole where they all come from the military, so they come from the same background. So the actor doesn't have to do as much as Maslany does. He's still doing a really good job acting as the different personas of the character, but the core of the character is the same. He doesn't have to do as much as Maslany does.
I feel it could also be almost harder to play people with subtle differences instead of complete differences. It's hard for her to portray a character who's pretending to be another character.
No, but
hard
the way,
to pretend to be the same person, but with slight differences.
Yeah, but the way the male clones is that they're the same core, and they have extreme personalities. One guy was a little creep with a mustache, and the other guy's a crazy white guy with a purple mohawk, and the other guy's a more controlled military superior officer, and it's much easier to play that than to play completely different. She plays a soccer mom, a deranged Catholic race killer, a British orphan mom, and a lesbian scientist, a complete psychopath that is Rachel. And now she's gonna now Rachel has like problem. Like Maslany does so much more than he does, and you can't deny that.
Yeah, and like that there's the whole like dynamic because they act on each other so much more. Like there's more like them all in one room.
And
talking to each
and
other.
the scenes where the clones are together are incredible, and that's why we think you should watch the show because what they do with the story, how they sow the seeds, that you're really excited to find out what happens, how powerful Maslany's performance is, and give her an Emmy, and that's why we think you should watch the show. So if you like the video, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, leave a comment, tell me what your favorite clone is. I want to know, because my favorite is Cosima. What's your favorite?
I really like Allison right now.
Yeah, they're both awesome. So yeah, thank you for watching, and have a good day.